Good afternoon, my friends. So today I'm in Les Sources, an area of Algiers known as Les Sources, or the water springs, and we're going to, in fact, not very far from Garidi too, and we are going to drive. This is going to be a round trip video where we're going to drive from the Les Anassers Road, or Connecting Motorway, to Hydra, then back to this area here via National Highway 5. So I'm going to show you a ring road, or a ring road system that connects various ring roads and main streets, and that will allow you to go from this area to Hydra, then back to this area again. And we're going to do all this in a minimum amount of time. The purpose of this video is to show you how practical all these roads are, especially when there is no traffic, when there is no congestion. And now we are at the Garidi 2 roundabout. If you want to go to Biar, you can take the next turn on the right via the Garidi 2 apartment complex. If you want to go to Ben Aknoun, you take the right, as well as the airport and Algiers. If you drive straight on, you will arrive in Cuba. A neighborhood of Algiers. Now we are going to take this exit here on the right in order to enter the Les Anassers Connecting Motorway, La Pénétrante Les Anassers. There is a pizza parlor on the left where they cook pizza on the wood. I wonder whether it's delicious or not. Someday I've got to try it. Now, just be careful here, because it's a section of the motorway connected to National Highway 5 and 5, or Route Nationale 5. Now, if you want to return to the area where we have just been, you take the right. We are driving straight on down the connecting motorway, the Les Anassers Connecting Motorway, or Pénétrante Les Anassers. The buildings, the white apartment buildings right in front of us over there, are the Les Anassers apartment complex, and the whole municipality here was named after those buildings. It's a huge apartment complex. I've already filmed a video on how to drive there. And there is a beautiful park here on the left, adjacent to the apartment complex, that I also filmed in a video. You can see how green all that area is, much to the pleasure of the local residents who can come enjoy a beautiful afternoon, late afternoon here, especially in the summer. And Algiers is also all beautiful with all these trees, beautiful green trees. Many of them are evergreen, which means that they never lose their leaves. So if you want to go to Cuba, you take the right. If you want to go to the Martyrs Memorial, you take this right exit here, this exit on the right. There are 3 wedding rooms here, one next to the other here on the right, one of which is known as l'Olivier, the olive tree. There is a mental hospital here in this area. known as the Drid Hussein Mental Hospital. If you want to go to Hussein Day, you take the right. This exit here on the right will take you straight to the Ferdinand Hanafi Street that I filmed multiple times in my videos. Now, because we are going downtown, we will take this exit here, Algiers, central Algiers. And this road here will take us straight to Zapata Square, to the Emiliano Zapata Square, in the area of Les Fusillés. That building over there, the glass building, was meant to be headquarters of a newspaper, but now it's closed. And the building here, the glass building here on the left, is the headquarters of the Algiers subway company. And this is Zapata Square, with a small bust over there, paying homage to Emiliano Zapata, the Mexican revolutionary leader. Now, this is the Les Fusillés area. The Les Fusillés Square is on the left. There is a red light over there at the streetcar railroad crossing. That's why we are going to take this alternative road here. Hopefully the light will turn green when we arrive at the crossing. All right, the light is still red. We've got to wait until it turns green. Yeah, I can hear the streetcar approaching. And it's absolutely dangerous to cross the railroad when when the streetcar is approaching. The streetcar doesn't make noise, and even its horn doesn't really ring very loudly. If you are distracted, then you could really get involved in a serious accident with the streetcar. Now, if we want to go to the eastern part of the city via the motorway, you take the right. If you want to go to the western part of the city and the city center, you take the left. The botanical garden is on the left. This overpass here offers a beautiful view of the western part of Algiers and the center, the western part of the Algiers Bay and the port. And the area on the right is part of the Sublet walkway, where you've got many people coming there to jog and enjoy some fresh air and cycle and everything. There is a desalination station here on the right. It distributes drinkable water to or drinking water to Algiers. I wonder why there is traffic here today. It's a Friday afternoon, late in the afternoon, and normally there shouldn't be traffic anywhere in Algiers. So traffic has just eased. We are in the El Hamma area on the northern bypass motorway, Boca do Norte. And I think that this section of the motorway is also known as the ALN Avenue. the avenue of the National Liberation Army, named after the National Liberation Army, the armed branch of the FLN, the National Liberation Front, that fought in the independence war for the independence of Algeria. And now it better merge into the right lane. Bilwesdad, the area of Bilwesdad, or the central area of Bilwesdad, is on the left, also known as Belcourt. There is a bus station here on the right for people getting off in Bilwesdad. And now we are going to take the upcoming overpass, that ramp on the right. And this overpass too offers a beautiful view of the city center, mainly the Sidi Mohammed and the central Algiers areas, with Tilibli in the upper parts and Tagara on the top of the hill. But you shouldn't be distracted by the views here on the highways and motorways of Algiers. When you are walking on foot, you have got all the time to admire the beauty of the city. So this highway here offers access, that ramp offers access to the city center, to the area of 1er Mai, or May Day Square, Place du 1er Mai, and the area of the Mustafa Pasha Hospital. See, it only took us 12 minutes to drive from getting into the Mustafa Pasha Hospital and its emergency area here, its emergency room. It's spectacular. Ramoul is on the right, Ramoul Street, and this is the Ali Mellah Street, which links the northern, the northern bypass motorway to the area of Addis Ababa and the Bouguera Boulevard. Usually there is traffic here. Now we are on the section of this road known as Independence Avenue. Sometimes you get the sun in your eyes, so much so that you can't see anything. Therefore, I mean, in which case you've got to slow down. Now we are in the Bouguera Boulevard, Mohammed Bouguera Boulevard. There's traffic here as well, quite unexpectedly. And the cars coming onto this street from the right are in fact coming from Ziriab Street, and that's a street that connects the the Karim Belkacem Boulevard to this boulevard here, Bouguera Boulevard. And that street is named after Ziryab, a Muslim polymath of Muslim Spain. He was a musician and also a mathematician and a scientist specialized in many sciences. Such was the case in the Muslim world in medieval times, when the Muslim world was a center of knowledge, science. And now we're going to drive left, take the left turn here, and drive onto Poisson. This area is known as Poisson. I keep forgetting the name of this street here. And it's a street that connects Bouguera Boulevard to the Bashir Ibrahimi Street. The sun is making the view quite difficult around here. Mohamed Alalu Street. It's such a beautiful residential area. In fact, this whole area is a posh neighborhood. And now we are driving onto Wais Ibn Badi's street. It's the extension of the previous street, Mohamed Alalu Street. And many drivers use these streets as shortcuts. In order to avoid traffic on the main avenues. Traffic is a constant worry. It's a constant concern here in a big city like Algiers. And now there is a stop sign here. We're going to drive onto Al-Bashir Ibrahimi Street. Great. And the central part of Biar is behind us, while in fact all this area is part of Biar. Now we're going to drive onto this street, the Ali Bdi Street, which is one of the streets that connect the Bashir Ibrahimi Street to Val d'Hydra, or to the Hydra Valley. And then it will be from the Hydra Valley that we will be joining the National Highway 5. We're leaving Ali Bdi Street to enter Amrosh Mohammed Al Hajj Street. Ouamrouche Mohammed Ould Hajj Street. That will lead us straight to the area of Val d'Hydra, or the Hydra Valley. Which is also a connecting road that connects this area to Highway 5, National Highway 5. Now we're driving straight towards the roundabout, the Val d'Hydra roundabout. Ben Aknoun is straight ahead, it's over there on the right. The building on the left, that apartment building on the left, is City Malki, the Malki apartment complex. There is a beautiful roundabout here. Race is on the right. And now we are driving onto National Highway 5. Ben Aknoun is behind us. This road here, National Highway 5, which is also known as the Ben Aknoun Highway or Motorway, is going to lead us straight towards, straight back towards Garidi 2, the Garidi 2 area where we started our road. Our trip. It's going to lead us straight back to the Les Anassers Highway. Now, if you want to enter, to get into Hydra, go to Hydra. You take the right. Go to the central part of Hydra. And when you are driving on these motorways, you've got to pay attention to all these scooters. Buzzing around from everywhere. They sometimes drive in a very reckless way. And in order not to be bothered by those reckless drivers driving on the shoulder, on the hard shoulder lane, you'd better drive in the middle lane. If you want to go to Dixline and then on to National Highway 1, you take the next exit on the right. The Ben Aknoun amusement park is also there, together with the Mouflon Hotel. some drivers occupy both lanes. They disrupt traffic in doing so. The glass building on the right is the law faculty. It used to be located in Ben Aknoun, but it was transferred here in 2014, I think. Said Hamdin is on the right and left too. We are in the area of Said Hamdin. It's a huge neighborhood here in this area, essentially made up of apartment complexes. There is a bus station here on the right and another bus station on the left. Both of them are part of the Said Hamdin bus station. The area here is so beautiful with all these palm trees. And of course, palm trees make every area beautiful. In every backyard and front yard. Now if you want to go to Blida, you take the right, the next exit on the right here. You will be driving to Blida via on National Highway 1, and we are still driving down National Highway 5 and 5 on the maps, also known as the Southern Bypass Motorway or the Ben Aknoun Motorway, the Darlbida Ben Aknoun Zeralda Motorway. Someday I will film a video where I will be traveling all along this highway to show you all the different places that this road goes through. We've been driving for 27 minutes now. If you want to go to Pénétrante, you take the right. You will be driving to Pénétrante via a neighborhood known as Les Anassers, the Orchards, a beautiful residential neighborhood. The 10 Atlas Mountains are in the background. They are such a beautiful place to visit. And now, in order to drive back to Garity 2, from where we started our trip, we've got to take this exit here. As you can see, there is a sign there mentioning Garity. This exit leads straight to the Les Anassers Connecting Motorway, or Pénétrante Les Anassers, from where we started filming this video. So we have just entered or re-entered the Les Anassers Connecting Motorway. If you want to go to Cuba, you take the next exit on the right. This is the area from where we have entered this road earlier at the beginning of the video. And now to return to where we came from, we've got to take this exit here. If you want to go to Cuba, you can take the left here. We are driving straight back to Garity 2 from where we started this video. So as you can see, guys, it only took us some 30 minutes in order to circle the area. I mean the central parts of Algiers via all this highway and motorway and main street system. I hope that you found this video interesting. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications button in order to receive more notifications about our future videos. I've also noticed that only a third of you, my dear viewers, only a third of you are subscribed to my channel. We would like the two other thirds to subscribe as well. Because your subscriptions, I mean, the more subscriptions we have, the better our channel is going to fare. And we are very willing to develop this channel that's promoting Algeria and presenting it to the rest of the world in English, I mean in an international language, so that the rest of the world know about our country. Alright guys, so I hope that you liked this video. If you have any suggestions or comments, feel free to drop a comment in the comment section. Drive safely, visit Algeria, take care of yourselves, and goodbye.